Hello guys, it's me Sophie and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do just a video of all of my highlights of this year and just the top moments and most amazing moments of my 2019. Honestly, this year has been a really amazing year, you know. Obviously there's been ups and downs, but I feel like it's just made me a stronger person at the end of the year, and I'm just ready for what 2020 has for me. But yeah, I just really want to share with you guys the amazing moments I had in 2019. So let's get started. So if we start in January, I had my best friend's birthday, Clary, and her birthday is January 3rd. So yeah, we just celebrated it at my mom's house, and we had I threw her like a kind of a party, but like not really because it was just me and her. But I just like decorated my whole entire room for her that said like happy birthday, and she spent the night. It was an amazing time because yeah, it was like the first birthday I ever got to celebrate with her, and it was so fun. Like we did like all kinds of stuff. Like we even went out to dinner and took some pictures, videos. If I can find any of this kind of stuff, I'll try to provide it in the video. And then in January, I also got to go support the half marathon and marathon that happens in my city every year, and I'm actually going to be a part of it this next upcoming year. So basically in a month, January of 2020, I'm going to be running the half marathon, and I'm really excited for it. And then if we move into February, I had my first track meet, and track for me has been a great sport, but like I've always been into cross country a lot more. But this year, I feel like I've gotten so much into track. Like it's like actually a great sport, and I'm really into it. So yeah, February was just the start of my track season, and it went really well. Well, the first two meets I didn't really like place or anything, but yeah, that was basically February. And now we move into March. In the beginning of March, I actually placed third on one of my events, which was the 3200. And I also got to place in my relay group, which I forgot what we got. I think it was second, I don't remember. But we all got medals, and it was an amazing day because I got 2 medals, and yeah, it was amazing. And then I also got to go to the rodeo. So here in where I live, we had like this rodeo that happens every year, and a lot of like famous artists come and do it, and there's like all kinds of stuff, like games and stuff. And I got to go with my friend Clary to the rodeo, and we got to see Zed, and we also got in the Ferris wheel. We had an amazing moment and an amazing night. Yeah, we got to like turn up to his music, and it was so fun. And I also got to go to Arizona and Utah for spring break, and that was such a fun vacation I've ever taken. Like I've never gone there, so like going there, it was like really different for me because I usually always went to like either the beach, like kind of just hot places. I've never really gone to like snowy places, so I got to experience the snow and the colds and all that. Like I've never been into that, but I feel like now I got to appreciate it a lot more because it's actually so beautiful, and I loved it there. Then I had my birthday party because March was basically my month. So I had an amazing birthday. I got to rent out a hotel for the night with my best friends. And we also had an amazing dinner. We took pictures. It was just so amazing. A great weekend. And then if we move on to April, I had my districts and area meet because I got to advance to area. I actually think it was districts that I placed. Yeah, I placed 4th there, and then that's when I got my Leatherman because I advanced to areas, which is what comes before regionals, which comes before state, but I unfortunately didn't make it to regionals or state. So, but that was still such a great goal for me because I did not expect to get the prize of winning, of getting a Leatherman at all. So that was amazing for me. And then I also had my birthday hangout with my other bestie, Danny, and that was so fun. We got all done up, and then we went to eat ice cream, and we just walked around this area that I live in, and it was so fun because it's just always fun with her. And I also had, this isn't really a big highlight, but it's just a down highlight of my year, which was a breakout / rash that I had in my face. It was pretty bad. It was all over here and here. It was all red, and all of a sudden I don't know what it was, and it was just itching so bad, and it got into my knees, and I was just so confused. But finally I got to get that away, or it just went away because it was because of an antibiotic I was taking. And then on May, I went to the Ari concert with Danny. We went to go see Ari. That was so amazing because we love her, and she's just such a great singer. And then I had my finals / the last week of school. So May was pretty much the last month of school for me, and it was kind of stressful, I would say, but overall I finished 10th grade at a good note. It was a really great year. I really liked 10th grade. Then went to June. It was the first month of summer, so I went to New York, I would say for the first day, just one day. And then I flew to Italy and went to Sardinia and Milan, and that was so beautiful, literally overwhelmingly breathtaking. Every view over there was just so great. I'm so grateful to have been able to travel so much this year. That's just amazing. But for July, I went to go see my boy Sean with my bestie Danny, and it was quite an experience. We made a whole video on that. You can go to my channel and look for that. I'm trying to meet Shawn Mendes experience video because it was quite a story. But overall it was a great concert. He always puts on great shows, and he's just so beautiful inside and out. So got to experience that amazing moment with my best friend. And then if we move on to August, it was my brother's birthday dinner. We basically celebrated his birthday July 31st because his birthday is August 1st, but he had something planned for that day, but I'm still including it in August. And we had a dinner. We took him to this really nice place that had a really weird dessert. I just remember that because it was a type of dessert where you just had to slam it and then the chocolate melted. I don't even know. That's what I remember, but it was a pretty fun night. And then I went to Cabos, and I went to experience basically paradise in a whole week, and it was so breathtaking because I was staying at a resort, and I loved it. And then I had my first XC meet, which is cross country meet, and that went pretty well because we had a new coach, and it was a pretty good season overall, honestly. I mean, I'm ready for next year. It's kind of sad next year's my last year, but yeah. And then September, I went to my local beach in the first weekend of when school started because my mom kind of just wanted to give me a little bit of a, celebration of first week of school, I guess, and relaxation because we didn't have school on the other Monday that was coming up. So it was a fun weekend. Then I had a surgery in my face that is still healing, actually. I don't know if you guys know this, but I had a cheek problem, in this part of my face, and I was like so insecure about it when I had it. And basically, I don't even know how it happened, but I could probably do a story time about it. I don't know if you want to see that though. So yeah, it's still healing. It's gonna take about another 6 months for it to completely heal and be gone, but I'm glad I had surgery for it. And then if we go into October, I won first place on my Meet Before Districts, which was pretty fun because, you know, feeling like I represented my team and getting first. We got a whole team trophy and everything. It was so nice, like a great experience. And sadly I couldn't go to districts because I went to ACL, which is a music festival here that there is, and we got to go see Uzi and Arnold Grime and Madison Beer. It was a really fun experience. I went with Clary as well, and it was just a great music festival. If we move on to November, I celebrated my friend Danny's birthday, and that was basically the last time I ever saw her before she left, and it's kind of sad. I don't want to get into detail, but you know, yeah, it was such a fun night. I got to spend the night over there at her place, and we went to this really nice, like, kind of just like an Instagram worthy place, I guess I would say. Then I got to go see Jaden Smith, my boy. That month was so fun because like it was like I knew he was coming, but like it was so unexpected because it was like on a school night, his concert, and I didn't think my dad would let me go, but like it was like a one-time chance, and it was like the last week before Thanksgiving break, so I was like, you know, he should let me go, and he did. And oh my god, it was the time of my life. I had an amazing time, and I went with my girl Clary because she loves him too. Get it poppin' with them partners, really cuddles with them mojo. Got that counterfeit swag, fucking with us, just a no-no. Then for Thanksgiving break, I went to Argentina, and I got to visit Ushuaia and Buenos Aires, and that was so amazing. Literally best place I've ever been to in South America. Honestly, I just love it there. It was just, the mountains were covered in snow, and it was just so breathtaking. I loved it there, and I stayed in like a resort for a few nights, and it was just amazing. Like the pool, everything there was so cool. And then if we move into last month, which is December, which it still is December, I basically, in the beginning of the month, I had a 10K that I ran every year, and I placed first, and I'm so excited that I got that opportunity because it's like my 6th year in a row of running this race, and I've gotten first like about 4 times in this race, so I'm glad that, you know, it's another year of having first. But I also ran a really fun Christmas run with Lululemon, and they have this like Christmas run they do every year. It's like a Jingle Bell run, I think that's what it's called. But it was so fun. Like I got to run with a bunch of people I love to run, and they were basically all adults. I was like the only teenager, but you know, it was so fun. It was at night, and we got to all listen to Christmas music while we were running, and it was so fun. Just a couple weeks ago, I had my cross-country Secret Santa before Christmas break, and that was amazing too because we got to be like really close, and we had a whole dinner and Secret Santa thing, and it was just so amazing that I got to be so close with my team. Basically, the last major highlight of this year that still hasn't happened, but it's gonna happen because I already booked the night, but we're gonna go to Austin, and we're just gonna spend Sunday to Monday there, so basically the 29th to the 30th, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be like a fun little, like a short trip before the end of the year. And yeah, that's basically my 2019 in a nutshell video all combined. But these are basically not all my moments, but my favorite and most important moments of the year, and I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in 2020.